Alright, I guess I better start the stream now because I don't know why my Windows just said a bad noise, but cool of you to stutter, PC62. Anyway, that was the last of the demo mixes that Paul Lauder put on his SoundCloud. Anyway, hello everyone. Welcome back to playing the cool build. Last time we let me enable this. We left off by opening the gate over here, which has now disappeared apparently. And then we found this mammoth down here. Very cool. Very static, but we can kill it at least. I think we went down there as well, so I'm just gonna go over here and beat the minigame here. What a start to the streams, playing some minigames.
Please help me. The nasty creatures have taken
I
over
just
the
cheated.
and I can't find my husband Phil to do anything about it.
Oh my goodness.
Please go in there and get rid of those troublemakers,
Someone's
Spyro.
gonna take down my channel. Pause menu moving sound? You mean like the final game one, right? Like not this one, because this is... Oh, the prototype one. Some of the Spyro 2 one? Wasn't the Spyro 2 one just the... Didn't Spyro 2 just reuse the, select sound I meant from the game? Yeah, Here still reuses a lot of the menu sounds from
Please go in there and get rid
from
of
the
those
previous
troublemakers,
games,
Spyro.
so that's not unsurprising. Let's kill people. I'm sorry. Oh. Oh, what am I doing? Using the wrong buttons. I don't think this one is harder or easier. I don't remember at least. If anything, they'd make it easier probably. They did so with every other. Does the hero... Hello, Nexus. Does the hero have a tail? It sure does. There doesn't seem to be any hero in this game that does not have a tail. So tells the tale. Right, even in the final game, these Yetis are actually of an earlier design compared to the rest of the Yetis in the game. So that's pretty cool. Someone pointed that out to me not that long ago, actually. Don't remember who. Everybody got stuck for a second. It's weird. Oh yeah, even the non-hero has to have tails, so actually the title is a nickname. This says a lot about the society. I'm just gonna use a save state here to make sure I get the collectible.
Thank you, Spyro. Here, take this dragon egg as a reward.
Oh, it just ends the cutscene. You have to talk to her again.
Spyro, that gang of troublemakers has returned. Would you get rid of them for me? There's a light gem in it for you this time.
Definitely.
Please go in there and Get rid of those troublemakers, Spyro.
You don't need to say that again. That's funny, that just kicks you out of the conversation as soon as you get the collectible. This is a harder one. Come on. I feel like they made the hitboxes a bit bigger. I think it's easier to hit these guys in the front. Oh, they also fire really quickly. Oh. No. Oh my god, yeah, this is way harder than Fun Game. I didn't get hit miraculously enough. And the cannons use the mouse? No, no in-game mechanic uses the mouse and keyboard. It was just used for debugging purposes. I was told recently by the developer of PC port of Sphinx and the Cursed Mummy that Yorgum actually had like they had a piece of software that could link the console with their own copy of their in-house editor Yourland, which means they could I think they could edit the file system while the game was running, so they could just test out files on the fly, which is really cool. It would be really cool to see working in some form. I don't think it will happen in this game anytime soon, probably in Sphinx. It would be similar to how this game would happen. Should play Enter the Dragonfly instead? I wholeheartedly disagree. Ayo. GT Forecast. I haven't said hi to everyone in chat, sorry, but hello everyone. So the minigame certainly is harder, but it seems like the damage bar up there gets increases very slowly, so probably not very hard. Are the Inuits on the side of red around it? I don't know, man. It's never stated.
Come back anytime.
Guess they're just mad at whoever. I'm not gonna say anymore. I mean, what, like, the most realistic thing that probably happened is that some developers thought, what type of cool, like, enemy type can we make here that would fit the theme? And they didn't really think about that stuff. I don't have enough. Very late project file has its engine was made publicly available. Yeah. I mean, I wish any like code or anything like any more source files would get leaked in some form. Where is Sparks going? That butterfly is in the ground. Anyway. Oh, okay. In the final game, they added some invisible clipping here so you can just run, and there would be like an invisible slope so you don't have to jump here.
Feel free to browse my fine
yeah,
wares,
I mean they
Spyro,
just look kind of weird, like, way too glowy. You'll notice that one difference that is kind of subtle is that there are no snowy footsteps in this area. I do wonder if the snow effects do appear if you're on ice, because I haven't really paid attention to that. I can test it right now. Okay, no, this is not an icy surface. What is it later? This enemy type. Oh, the spikes, falling spikes there. This guy here is very odd. His animations and attacks are entirely different from the other things of the same type. He doesn't move either, he doesn't want to walk. And they take 2 hits. Do a very quick bounce animation before disappearing. There's another mammoth. Again, it doesn't do much, it's the same as the previous mammoth. But, still pretty cool. There's so many minute differences I couldn't possibly like pick up on while playing this Ice Age. Yeah, you are by far not the first one to take notice of the similarity. Again, no cutscene to show what's happening, so you just have to guess that it unlocks that gate over there. Hey look, it's Blink. More minigames, that's what you guys wanted, right? Oh, jeez. The gems? I think the lighting in general is just darker, but yeah, I can see what you mean, it's a little bit darker at the bottom there. It's kind of weird. It seems throughout development they kept brightening the lighting and the textures, so I guess they felt it was too dark. I'm not sure.
Meet again, Spyro. I'm looking
Reminds you
forward
of
to
Russia?
exploring in this area.
Okay.
I'm always up for a challenge. Underground in tight spaces and freezing cold. I love it. Should I explore below ground?
Sure thing. I think there's a few differences in this. I mean, of course there are, but first of all, you don't spawn on the bomb pad. There's a dig thing here. Looks a bit out of place. You're the only one who wants to punch Blink. I have doubts that you're the only one. These minigames are not exactly liked. But there are extra spikes falling from the ceiling here. Makes it a bit... Okay. Oh, it didn't deal damage to me. That's interesting. There's a cool trick you can do here. You can just, yeah, you can skip those entirely, but I'm not going to do it. There's an extra bomb pad up there, which isn't in the final game. Also, these turnstiles. It's not in the final game either. Oh, you can't defeat them with the laser attack. Oh, that makes these enemies really fun. God, okay. I'm definitely gonna turn on no death. This is gonna be tedious as hell. You can see like they made the enemies a lot more forgiving over time. Yeah. Definitely. So there is icy footsteps when you walk on ice. But you might have noticed that in Frostbite Village there was no snowy footsteps on the regular ground. Even though in the final game there is. That's actually pretty funny because like the way they implemented that was very clearly like a last minute hack. So whenever Spyro takes a step, or whenever your character takes a step, that is, the game checks what level you're in, and if you are in Frostbite Village, then it'll make the snowy footstep effects, and if not, then it'll just make the regular footstep, which I think is kind of funny because it means like areas like inside Motobaxi's shop, which are not snowy at all, of course, they still have the snowy effect, all because they just literally just check what level you're in, which I find pretty funny. And in fact, if you look, we have debug symbols, so we know what the functions are called. So if you actually look at the code for it, it runs a function that calls that's called test icy map. But the problem is that function only checks for one level. It doesn't. They didn't need to make a whole function for it. I think they were planning for more levels to have the icy footstep effects, but they just. I don't know. Also, these don't have textures; they're just vertex colored. It's pretty cool. The vines actually die. Yeah, in the final game too. If you use a bomb, they die permanently. Okay, please don't hit me. It's a bit spooky, but I have scan mode on, so it doesn't really matter. I don't have bombs? Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me cheat. Hold on. We saw absolutely nothing. Is there ever evidence of PC, maybe even PSP version? PSP did not... when did PSP release? It's definitely like after PS3, wasn't it? That was way later. But PC? No. Eurocom didn't release to PC at the time. Sphinx only came out on PC because another publisher, THQ Nordic, bought the rights to it and then contracted someone, that being Spider, to develop it or to release it on PC. And I know I've talked a lot with Spider. He's a developer of that port, and he's also an active member of the modding community. Which means like he knows what fans want, and he asked for them to release the. He asked for permission to release the authoring files, authoring tools, like the actually in-house editor that Eurocom used called Euroland. And so there are no enemies here, by the way. It's kind of weird. And so if you own Sphinx, the Cursed Mummy on PC, what is this? I guess it's remnants of like an earlier version of this level, because like there's like a hill here that doesn't actually exist. I don't remember that at all. If you own Sphinx and the Cursed Mummy on PC, there's DLC for it, which is literally just like the original editing tools that Eurocom used for the levels. I doubt PS2 could handle a hairstyle. You think so? I mean, PSP had, I think, pretty PS2-like graphics at times, even if not better. You know, like I remember playing Ratchet and Clank Size Matters on a PSP. It wasn't bad looking. Like, this is a PS2 game. It's not like that intensive. I don't know why I'm collecting gems, by the way. I don't really need them. It's just fun to collect gems. I don't know. I guess maybe I'm misremembering how the PSP was, but like as far as I remember, it was pretty capable. Probably like surpassed PS2 in terms of power, didn't it? Oh, thank you, skeleton. Skellington. Not really? I just remember like when did the PSP come out? feel like it was around the time of the PlayStation 3, wasn't it? Oh, cool. Oh yeah, he stays in the water surface for quite a long time. I'm not sure why. Skip some of this. I'm not sure why, but I think it's because originally he was meant to be able to jump out of it again. If you play the demos of the game, and you play as Hunter, he can actually jump out of water again after landing in it, though he takes damage, so it's not too useful. Developers wanted to suffer for longer. It's a good explanation. Let's not die again. I'm gonna do the cool trick here. Yeah. Do that in the final game as well. The very end of 2000. Oh man, that's surprising to me. I completely misremember when it came out. Because I felt like I remember it being like the handheld console that came out alongside the PlayStation 3. I mean, PlayStation 3 was like 07, 08 or something, right? I gotta like rewatch footage of Size Matters on PSP. Oh, the cooldown meter goes down instead of up. I just noticed. Well, as smart as work, reason why they might do this instead. Well, I mean, you know, a character designer, I think they would first make the rig, and they would use vertex colors to get the rough colors in when they make models. Cool. Yeah. Are there no bombs dispensers here? Oh, there's one up here. Okay. There's still no platforms over here, so these platforms are just kind of unused. That's interesting. Yeah. Vertex coloring literally just means like you color the polygon. Or the vertex, I guess. Like you just give each face a color instead of putting a texture on it. So before they had the proper textures made, they need to have a rig to put the textures on. So they made rough colorations using vertex colors. You can find a bunch of them in the game's files as well, like just vertex colored stuff. This level is really empty compared to the final game, damn. Yeah, I guess Fituska, that's what you would call it. I think I had a similar experience to you, where I just saw it being advertised along with the PlayStation 3 and just assumed it was just, like, kind of the same level. So Heroes Tales all use vertex shading. Yes, I believe, if I remember correctly. Well, I mean, obviously they use vertex lighting. That's how the game does its lighting. But I'm pretty sure the dark gems are actually grayscale, the textures for it. Pretty sure, at least. And then they're vertex colored to be purple, I think, if I remember correctly. Oh, electricity does not apply to them. So that's both destinations. Oh, there's a gem trail here. It's not in the final game. Wait, is there even a... Oh, there is, okay. I do remember seeing PlayStation 3 setups like we describe, auto vintage, all sorts. I just assumed like the shorthand for your name would be auto. But... No. Oh yeah, you can use electricity. I can kind of see why they removed that ability now. Because it does make them way easier to catch. And they're meant to be like a long chase. I mean, obviously, like in the final game, they're not difficult to catch either. It's... Electricity might have made it way too easy. Is it your particles again for the whirlwind? One of those guys take 2 hits? I don't know. They're a weird early enemy. Oh, by the way, you might have noticed that I'm able to kill these armored enemies with electricity without having to knock it off. Alright. Hold on. This guy over here, and he should have a pickup. Water pick. Oh, never mind. Okay, in the final game, this guy's drops was replaced with a water bomb. Yeah, like the electric breath was definitely tuned down. Also, the game just glitched out again. Oops. I just blindly saved my game here. And then restart. It's okay, I can save the game. Like, I'll speed the intros up here. Here we go. No progress lost. The game still functions below the hood, but I think something in the... Maybe it's PCS62 related, I'm not sure. I mean, this is the latest version of PCS62, so I'm not sure why it would bug out like that. I mean, this is also a prototype, which is just inherently buggier. This guy is stuck in a wall. I find it weird that these guys don't chase you. I feel like I remember them doing that. I think there's a way to fix the text textures from messing up. I think I've messed around with it, but I just couldn't find like a setting that satisfied. I know there is a screen offset. Oh, I forgot to turn on no death. I know there's a screen offset option, but I haven't found any like texture offset. Oh, there's sheep here. Yeah, and before, like the sheep was basically like the early fodder they used before they had other fodder types in place, so it makes sense there are a few remnants of sheep here. It's called radium. Allah. At one point someone made a screenshot of in the demo some sheep can be seen walking on water, and someone took a screenshot of that and just put the text Allah on top. I just found it really funny. You might have noticed that the cutscene did not start. That is odd. In fact, this is also kind of buggy, so as soon as you talk to Hunter, it actually starts the cutscene. He walks really quickly there for some reason. Also, the mammoth has a polygon over its eye. I'm not sure what that is. Oh, there's no audio here. I don't know why. I should actually check the game's files to see if there's cutscene music, because I haven't seen any cutscene music so far. Oh, that's that iris morphing is definitely wrong. Oh, you can still see the NPC hunter standing in the background there. It's kind of funny. Yeah, look at him back there. It's kind of funny. Most of this animation, besides the missing facial animation, seems pretty finished. So this hunter never got a signature before. It's quite inconsistent between versions. It's kind of weird. Oh, it's a bit of extra footage here. I'm not sure what they would have said at that point. Maybe nothing. They still lock the road behind you. This is Gloomy Glacier. And here's Bentley. He has a very different appearance.
Hey, it's not my old pal, Hunter.
Look at him, he's so happy.
Oh, hey, Bentley. Yeah, I'm just passing through. I'm on a mission to rescue Spyro. He's gone and got himself captured. How you doing?
Some Yetis from the neighborhood chased me out of my house.
Kingdom Hearts
I don't want
1-ish.
to bore you. You're busy looking for Spyro.
Yeah, I don't know why they changed the asymmetrical horns. It looks pretty good on him.
Are you sure you're okay, Bentley? I could go in there with my bows and arrows and get rid of them for you.
Still says bows and
Aren't
arrows.
you, old pal? I would be very grateful. My cave
Textured
is
Sully.
there, and you'll have to climb
Kinda
the
right.
wall to reach it. But you've got to be careful. There's quite a few bad guys, and they're very tough. If you get rid of all the Yetis, I'll give you a reward.
Oh, look at the rabbits. Like the spine is just completely ruined while they run. Their animation is all kinds of messed up. I don't know what on earth happened here. You're still gonna... Oh no, okay, you can actually pout stomp these now. You can't do that in the final game. You have to use a fire arrow. It's kind of disappointing in my eyes, honestly, because I don't like to waste fire arrows on them. This is snowman. Can I use fire arrows on you? Nope. Can I use pout stomp on you like the other ones? Nope. See, can I skip this still? Yeah, the skip still works. And here's still Sheila would be. Oh. Cool tip for Hunter, by the way. If you get hit in the air, you can hold jump and just jump out of midair. It's very easy. Also, at the bottom, instead of a Yeti icon, it shows the electric node icon. Which is kind of weird. Here's the photo. Eurocom and nothing on the other side. So in the final game, you can find on the left side of the fridge here, they write Georgia Bum, and that was the nickname of the daughter of the level artist for this level, because I spoke with him, which is pretty cool. Also, this the lock-pea, wow. I don't know why I stream so late. What on earth happened here? Are you okay? This is a PCSX2 bug, clearly. Okay, the game has crashed. Reset. Very cool. Anyway, the lock pick Why is this all sorts of messed up right now? Look at the trail. It's... What is going on? What is happening? I feel like something wrong is... There's something wrong with them. Yeah, something's definitely wrong. I need to reboot this completely. Please be fixed. No, it's still not fixed. I don't know what's happening right now. I mean, I'm using some speed hacks on PC62. Oh, did it fix itself? No. Let me see, advanced. I see, okay. So I had the multi-threaded VU1 enabled, which does say that it causes some inaccuracies and some incompatibilities. And also I'm running the CPU overclocked. I just noticed that. I should probably turn it to normal speed. Alright, this might... His eyelid. It's noticed. Look at his eyelid. What is going on? Alright, I'm gonna hope that fixed it. This might mean a bit of slowdown, because I am... The internal render scale is set at like 2K quality. I'm downscaling to 1080p. We're gonna see if it's alright, if it doesn't like slow down too much. Hopefully it doesn't. Anyway, Jojo, have a good one. Thanks for joining. So any sort of merchandise for Hero Skill? Not anything Hero Skill specific, fortunately. Yeah, this is what the lockpick item looks like. So I'm gonna hope that's the that was the result behind most graphical issues we've had so far. I can still see the polygons stretching out sometimes, but yeah. Should be more accurate now. See the... Oh, yes, I did. I did see the Spyro 3 prototype. It's very cool. It's a cool test level in it as well. It's kind of a baffling test level, really. Like, the test level that they showed off, it's kind of... It must have been extremely early on in the game's development, because Sheila's design was changed pretty early. I have a shitty McDonald's toy of this game. It's really useful. Oh yeah, I know what you mean. The McDonald's toy. McDonald's toy games. Were they Hero Skill specific though? Like, did they have the logo or the characters or anything from Hero Skill specifically? Did this drop nothing? That's dumb. Let me go grab this. It doesn't even have an effect when you pick it up. Zap me, please. Right, I'll save my goddamn game manually. I'm especially interested if they mention any sort of cheat code in the box or on the leaflets or anything like that. Because that's what the publisher said they would do.
Thanks, pal.
Well, they've still swapped positions in this cutscene. You can see Bentley standing where Hunter should be standing, and vice versa. It's kind of odd. That's still in the final game.
Oh yeah, light jam.
I think there was a cheat.
Okay,
Oh
cool.
man, really? Okay, I got
Oh, no.
I've looked at a bunch of pictures from it and spoken to a bunch of people who had those toys, but they just couldn't recall any cheat code there, and there was no photographic proof. So if you, this very angry boy. Why can't I hit you? Okay, interesting. Well, right, I'm not sure, honestly. The cheat code works for all regions, so I would assume worldwide. There's no Yeti here in the final game. Instead, there are moving spikes that you have to avoid here. Cool, gems. Oh, this room. This room is amazing. I love this room. Definitely one of them for 20 sanity since it has no cheats. Well, we thought this game had no cheats for the longest time until we discovered that one cheat code. And that we only discovered the cheat code by digging through the game's code. Like, it was only asked after that I asked a developer of a Hero's Tale, who then confirmed that it was actually supposed to be a promotion. Part of a promotion. And also, it's kind of, the fact that it was related to McDonald's is also evident in the fact that the function that checks for the button presses is labeled literally like check for McDonald's function. Check for McDonald's cheats. Did it only have 9 skeletons in this part? I actually didn't. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, there are 12 skeletons in the final game. But 9 here. Also, extra moving axe. That doesn't make this section any more fun to traverse through. Ow. Damn. Jeez, how is any kid supposed to, like, platform their way through this? My goodness. This is brutal. Oh, they tell me about explosive arrows now. In the final game, there's the first time you hit this button, there's a little cutscene showing the way the platform is, but there is not in this project. You could literally be playing Scooby-Doo on PS2 instead of this. Think about it. I'll refrain from thinking about it. Thank you. Oh, there are albatrosses here, or a single albatross here, instead of a flock of bats. Doesn't really appear to be doing anything. It's just flying around here, vibing. I almost feel bad about it, about killing them. Probably got trolled. There is some. It's a pretty cool difference to showcase when we get to the end of this level. Let's skip here. Okay. That was my fault. That was a long screen. It's not taller than a regular human skeleton. You be the judge. I felt like I pressed the jump button. I guess I didn't. Anyway, you definitely shouldn't go by the in-game units because the game's scaling isn't... I mean, if you take the game's scaling as in 1 unit is 1 meter, then Spyro is over 2 meters tall, so I don't think... This is every single time I hit one of these baskets, you can see like a stripe coming out of it. It's like a whoosh polygon that just completely messes up. Ow. Oh. I'm stupid. I don't know why I didn't turn around. The skeletons have a way more dramatic death animation than the final game. Alright, Sprux. Skeletons reference to Jason the Argonauts? I don't know what that is. I'm sorry.
Into cracks like this.
Oh, he did he?
Should
Why
I
did
take it from
your
here?
mouth move like that, Hunter?
Should I take it from here?
Are you just... Okay, I guess. I guess you should take it from here twice. In the easy version, there aren't any Eskimos on the bottom of the tunnel here. I don't know, man. I don't know if it like unless it's like very similar, like with the noises they make or their shield designs or something. I don't know. It's just a skeleton. It's a pretty common video game enemy. I'm trying to read chat as well. Oh yeah, those don't hone in on you. You actually have to fly into them to grab it. It's kind of weird. The end. With scan more worked in the Sparks minigames? Yeah. Well, thankfully in this prototype you can, through the right click menu, you can just hit win minigame and you just wins immediately.
Here you go, Hunter. I got a dragon egg.
This is the all-new Spyro A Hero's Tale Retold HD remaster. I'm afraid to disappoint.
From here.
A little heroic. I wouldn't consider Hunter's section a minigame. I wasn't trying to act condescending. I have just heard a lot of... I've heard a lot of claims that here still references a bunch of stuff, and I'm like, that's... oftentimes it's just very common tropes. I don't doubt that you're right. I just haven't heard of it before, so... Don't take it the wrong way. Oh, there's a bunch of Eskimos here, damn. Oh, okay. I have to focus on the game now because I don't... So many enemies. Yeah, imagine you go play a Blink minigame, there's just a spark sign in the middle of it. It's just an endless web of minigames. It's for newly found? No, it's not new. It's just the August 3rd prototype from Project Deluge from a few years ago. I just thought I would stream it again. Now that I have... Well, now that I have... Also, this nest is going to be used. I don't know what it's used for here. Now that I have a better PC, better Wi-Fi, better knowledge of the game and its development, I thought it would be worth revisiting. Did it.
Okay, Hunter, I got that light gem.
But I mean, even by the game itself, it is considered its own, it is considered its own level. Like, you can see, it has its own map, its own tallies at the top. Like everything. Like using hacks, you can also play this level as Spyro, and it works like a normal level, so... Maybe the new settings I'm using also corrected some of the weird Z fighting issues I saw in the far off areas. Also, there's a fire arrow on the. It's a weird place for the light gem. At the bottom here, in the final game, they placed a fire arrow right over here. I guess as a reward for getting to that area. Yeah, they have the bear vocalizations. I mean, since Yetis are a fictional creature, I guess they just used what they most closely resembled with that. Also, oh. Whoops. I was trying to do a trick there, because you can jump out of midair. But also, I don't have the cheats on. There's a skip you can do here, so if you intentionally get hit by the bone spider here, you can jump over here and skip a whole bunch of stuff. Oh yeah, it's a very common stock like bear sound effect. You'll find it in a lot of places. A lot of this game uses very like stock sound effects. Again, no cutscene to show what that button did. You just have to guess. The ice here is pretty buggy. It flashes quite a lot. I think you can still, yeah, you can still defeat them with fire arrows, although they just disappear. You can still defeat them with Pound Stomp, though they have a weird animation for it. Oh yeah, you can also do that. Okay. You can't do that in the final game, I'm pretty sure. Oh, it's Bone Spider at the end here. The cutscene does not start upon you standing right here. It actually starts when you get close to the wall. And that's why this area is actually pretty, like, playable. In the final game, the cutscene trigger is here, but you can actually just jump past it pretty easily and explore this area. Although the wall isn't climbable, so... Yeah, you can use fire arrows to defeat those, though it's usually not worth it. So if we go close here, the cutscene starts, although it is quite slow to load in this prototype. It's kind of weird. Oh, Jesus.
Spyro, you okay?
I think that
Oh,
eyelid bug has kind of persisted.
Do you think you can get me down? Yeah, just hang in
That's
there,
not a
buddy.
good look. It's not normally like that. I think I need to reset the game. He looks drunk.
Oh, thanks, Hunter. Now I'm off to find Red. Hey, you want me to tag along? No, no, no. I'll continue from here. All right then. See you soon, buddy. You look after yourself. Cool?
Now, the astute among you might have noticed that he did not jump back out the window. And that is because you can indeed, in this prototype, go back into Gloomy
Spyro,
Glacier.
You know, only I, with my superior feline abilities, can get through the glacier.
I don't know why they removed this ability, because it's really convenient. Of course, the cutscene is quite buggy. It's kind of shimmies along the wall. But yeah, you can just move back into Gloomy Glacier. It's kind of cool.
So, Hunter, are you ready for me to get going?
This is all sorts of... Oh, damn, so, let me speed this up a bit.
So, Hunter, are you ready to get going?
Yes. Yes, I am. Alright. I just sped it up a bit. I'm gonna go find a checkpoint real quick. If there was one. Is there a checkpoint? Are there any checkpoints here? I do wonder why they removed this. Anyway, I'm gonna save the game here manually then. And I'm gonna reset the game. Actually, I'm gonna restart the emulation entirely. Nobody wanted to finish that climbing animation. Yeah, that's definitely why. Alright. So now it's fixed. Hopefully weird graphical issues are fixed. Oh, hello, Love Dove. Yeah, I guess you're used to seeing the scan mode in Sphinx. This is how it looks in there. I think I saw someone else use scan mode in Sphinx. It looks kind of different. Oh yeah, different stun animation of these guys. It's kind of... I don't know why they changed that. Yeah, I don't know why they did not. They just completely removed the... I do wonder how intact that sequence is in the final game. It would be cool if I could restore it somehow, but I'm not sure how much they left in the game. Oh, they have a blue... Oh, they have like a Ukraine shield. The Norks in here are in support of Ukraine. That's cool. So Ice Citadel, a bit of a doozy because I have a no death on. Yeah, I need to have no death on for this level because it is kind of absurd how many enemies there are compared to the final game. This is the level that I kind of think about the most when I think about the difficulty of this. It's the crack in the ground here. It's odd. Okay, some tech tracers there. Let's get terrible implication for Spyro here then. Yeah. Let's not think about that too much, I guess. Rocket. Oh, you can just see on on the rocket flight here. There's so many enemies. It's insane. But it's still there. I guess you can slam them multiple times now. Killing one enemy spawned 2 others. I'm definitely gonna skip past a lot of the enemies here. Let's see how the... Oh my god. Let's see how the fireworks chest works. Okay, that's underwhelming. The effect is not as pronounced as the final game. So can I actually kill these by just charging into them? I can! Okay. I had thought so since Hunter's Punch also worked. I don't really need fodder because I have no death on, but it's nice to have sparks for the gems. I have a lot of gems now. It's still... Wait, what is happening to the gem counter? I just noticed that. It's like... I saw in my corner, the corner of my ear still ticking up, and it's just like... Is it? So I think what's happening here, you can see it wrap back around when it reaches 32,768, I believe, which is the max of a signed 2 bytes integer, or a short as it's called, a signed short. It has the max of like a bit over 32,000. In the final game they use an int which has a max of like over 2 billion. So I guess they didn't really have the foresight for the player to like actually have... I wonder how many gems I have right now, like actually, because clearly the gem display does not update correctly. What amulet am I using for... Oh yeah, or like generally for a Hero's Tale. What? This game is falling apart right now. What's Bar doing? Oh god, I am losing my mind here. Yeah, oh that's... The gem count is kind of annoying. I think I'm gonna go to the shop and try and buy a bunch of stuff to fix it. Anyway, to answer your question, regularly when I do a hairstyle stuff, I use Dolphin because I use the GameCube version for modding. It's just easier. Right now I'm using PC62. Because this is a PS2 prototype. PS2, the PC62 is not as good for debugging, unfortunately, because its debugger is just not very good, honestly. The breakpoints are literally broken in some cases. Also, yeah, you see that the light trim in there? So in the design documents, it is described that once you light the spoiler, it would have shown like a little sequence of the pipes heating up, and then the ice block here melting, and then you would be able to collect the light gem. They left the light gem here. But it's still not collectible and it's still not implemented here, and they scrapped it for the final game. Although, interestingly enough, to scrap it, they literally just removed the light gem model here. The shining effect that you can see here still remains, and the ice block still remains. So, as a kid, I was kind of very confused as to what on earth this was about. like what this ice block was. Yeah. Also, yeah. PS2 has a fancy new UI, but it doesn't really change how well it works. It's still kind of a broken emulator right now. Although they're making good progress. I will say that. You want to show your mates this game? Oh, I see. Yeah, just in general, I feel like the Dolphin emulator version is just the best, like, overall way to play this game on PC. Especially with the enhancements you can use on Dolphin. And also, there are more mods available for it, because, well, I think mostly because I like to mod the GameCube version and not the PS2 version. You can mod the PS2 version, it's not like that hard, it's just way more inconvenient. The Kingdom has an FFX emulator, nothing else. Yeah, oh my god, this gem count thing is really, really annoying to look at, honestly. Oh, well, there's a Moneybags pad down here. We haven't seen a Moneybags pad once until now. And this one isn't even here in the final game. And it's also, the shop is also called Drawbridge Drop-Off. Which is not at all the spot that it's supposed to be in. I don't know what's going on here. Yeah, let's, it's only 6250 gems. Right, it should have been fixed now. Yeah, you can see. Now it's resting at 27, which is below the limit, so it's not wrapping back around constantly. This is also price of this. Yeah. Waste a bunch of gems, yeah. Did I buy some keys?
Feel free to browse my file.
Yeah. Using a real PS2 is definitely the way to go. I don't have one right now. I do kinda wish I did though. Let's talk to this guy.
Free at last, Spyro. Oh, thank you. I have been trapped here since Red returned.
We need
from
Goth
exile.
Spyro? You can easily make that.
I met with the other dragon elders and I...
What is going on with your eyes today, Spyro? Jesus.
However, there is one more skill you must
So,
learn.
texture editing for these emulators, PS62 and Dolphin, is not...
Well,
Someplace to go, have you? You now
Oh,
have
he
the
walks.
ability to
Look, he
wall
walks
kick
around.
from one wall to the other. However, they must be close enough
With
to
very
reach
janky
any
animations.
impact. In order to wall kick, you must jump onto the wall
Yeah.
and jump again. and
Texture
jump
editing
back.
is very easy with these emulators.
You must remember that only certain wall types will allow you to perform the wall kick. You must learn their telltale signs, none of your ADD.
ADD. It works properly in the game, yeah. I mean, it's not the same model. They use a different model for cutscenes. Couldn't at least kill the bug with a staff. It's true. Oh, Jesus. I will say, a Hero's Tale itself, like, if you don't play the prototype, Hero's Tale actually works pretty much flawlessly. No matter what settings you use, really. Kind of impressed with it, although it's not a hard game to emulate. Oh, you can also activate it with the electric breath. That's weird. Yeah, it's 2004. People weren't aware of it much back then, I guess. Oh yeah, these guys. These are awful in this build. There are now 3 of them. And they're way harder to kill because they attack relentlessly and they take multiple hits. Yeah, there we go. I have 50, yeah. If you remember from last stream, the supercharged gadget now costs 52 light gems instead. Yeah, it's called the Mr. Freeze in the files. It's kind of funny.
Here we go, Spyro. The supercharged gadget is now available.
Nice talking animation. Although in the design documents they are called an ice elemental. Alright, you need to die. Yeah, don't get close to them. They're just... Look at this. Garbage enemy. Yes, this year is the 20th anniversary. It will happen in November sometime. I don't know what I'm gonna do. If I'm gonna do anything, really. But, it's pretty cool. And also Twin Sanity, yeah, because they were released together. This enemy's scary doing the pro and screenshots. They're not very scary in the final game. They take one hit, and they just can't. There's only one of them. Another example will be they're just making this game significantly easier. The plans for the PC was busted. Ah. Yeah. It's kind of in the wall. Weird. He lost his helmet? Hold on, in the final game, he only loses his body armor. But in this prototype, he also loses his helmet when he loses his armor. Why did they remove that? It's a really neat detail. Weird. There's 7. Oh, wait. There's no Mr. Freeze out here. So I guess there are 2 of them. I just kind of thought there was one out here as well. Interesting. Yeah. I'm guessing you mean Metal Gear Solid 3? That was 2004, wasn't it? Oh, wait, what? You can't... in the final game you can destroy horn dive chests with supercharge by just charging them up.
Spyro, still soldiering on, old chap, eh? A little RAF humor for you.
The British military exists in Spyro's universe, confirmed. Oh yeah, the Yetis are just referred to as enemies on this screen. Instead of, you know, Yetis. I'm happy the game isn't having slowdown issues when I turned those speed up settings off. I was kind of worried that even my new PC wouldn't be able to like keep up with both streaming and I have to turn off scan mode because it messes up the buttons here. Versus the Argentine. What do you mean? good with history, sorry. There's stuff on top here as well. I should remember to not collect as many gems, because I actually don't really want to have too many gems, otherwise the gem hut messes up. Oh, there, okay. Let's roll into it. Yay. Oh boy.
Here you go, Spyro. I earned you a dragon egg. Well, shall I attack the enemy? Or is this just a drill?
Say the same thing. Anyway. It's weird, you can keep pressing left and it'll keep making the sound even though it doesn't move the cursor. Oh. We're getting into the part of the game where like most of the general things have been mentioned. So I only really have stuff to say when we get to a new area. I think the Ice Princess looks quite different in this build, so that would be interesting to see. How have you guys stayed in? Everyone doing good? I mostly started streaming this prototype because I have quite a few days of mostly free time. Afford spending some evenings playing the funny video game. I think there are 2 gem thieves up here. I mean, there must be, right? No? Alright. It's down here somewhere. Yeah, there it is. There we go.
My trusty air boss training got me through that, you know. I managed to earn you a light gem. Well, shall I attack the enemy? Or is this just a drill?
Yeah, it's just a drill, so you don't need to go now. Yeah, I'm done. Anyway, let's move on. Actually, another disappointing explosion. Literally just disappears with a few sparks. This room was... Yeah, look at how many enemies are in this room compared to the final game. Oh my goodness. Blue eyelids.
and the ice, princess.
The mouth animations are kind of messing up. I'm not sure if that's like a persistent bug that happened.
The boilers that are scattered around the citadel.
I feel like it's not supposed to look like that, even given it's a prototype. I'm not sure. Why can't I show the HUD? Okay, there we go.
There you are.
I should probably buy the extra health thing.
Go ahead, Spyro. Go ahead, Spyro. If you've got money to spend.
I don't know, ask the character designers, I guess. I spoke with the, a lot of people have drawn parallels between that character design and Lady Miriam, I think she's called, from Robin Hood, Disney's Robin Hood. I asked the lead character designer, and he didn't really like recall being specifically inspired by that character, but I think she might have popped up when he googled Fox, or something, like Cartoon Fox. It's been a long time since the game was made. He might not have recalled. Oh my god. Come on. I'm trying to like shoot it while it's moving up or down. Right now. I think I have to sort of align it differently. There we go. That's sort of the issue with the cannon controls, even in the final game. You have to really finesse it a lot. Also, you have to blow up an ice block up here. That slowly disappears. Not slowly, but you have to chip at it, away at it. I hit slightly above and below it all, constantly. The up and down aiming of the cannon moves in increments, so I had to move it all the way up to like put it on a different alignment. That's sometimes you have to do that in the final game as well. It's kind of awkward. It's gonna cheat, actually. Do I have? Oh, I don't have scan mode on. What are these dark shards doing inside the chests? That's kind of weird. Is there I see a firework up there. That's kind of annoying that you have to go all the way back to get the gems. I'm not gonna get the gems anyway because I don't want to have too many, so the bug in the gem display happens. You can see the path there because it was removed from the final game. Ow. Did that archer hit? Oh my god. I feel like that archer hit me through the wall. This level is relentless in this prototype. Oh, I haven't lit them all up yet.
It's colder than a witch's.
I'm on it.
That's definitely like a weird.
Go ahead, Spyro. If you've got money to
Yeah,
spend,
even that guy, even the Moneybags' mouth animations are messing up. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go and save the game, and then I'm gonna try and restart it again. And hopefully, it might solve itself. Maybe it's because I sped the logos up, so I'm gonna try and not do that. I don't like it's a combination of having to play this on a buggy emulator and on a buggy build of the game. Like a lot of the times I had to reset is not my fault. The game just kind of crashes sometimes in weird ways. It seems to persist though.
Please warm this place
Yeah,
up.
it's still doing it. That's very odd. Well then. Here we go. Oh. Yep. Again, more enemies than in the final game. It's kind of annoying. Yeah, I saw the lock chest. It doesn't have anything. It only has gems, as far as I remember. First time in 100% this game. Nice graphic features, yeah. Especially earlier versions of Pizza 62 was not good with this game. I can just cheat my way up there, I don't know. Wee. I should be collecting gems. I don't know why I'm doing that. Also, shot pad here for some reason. Royal chamber? Yeah, it's... I feel like... I don't know, like, why they're here. Because this one is labeled Royal Chamber. So it's clearly meant to be in the Royal Chamber. Oh my god, so many enemies. Let's get through this. Let's just look at this. This thing kind of mystifies me. And it goes all the way over there. Strange. Anyway, let's continue. Did I open that? I did. Return of the Black Rectangles, yeah. I have a feeling black usually shows up when the texture is unavailable, or like if there's like an error in loading the texture. I imagine that's usually the case, but I don't think. I mean, when you load up the viewer menu, there are actually like 20 files in the file system that have an error in them. That the game has detected an error in. So there might have been some texture issues when exporting. So maybe. It's a weird sound. You can see, like, even his idle animation, the mouth animation's all kind of messed up. I don't know what's going on here. Elder Cell. Yeah, the names are completely swapped around here. This is not intentional. There's no shot pad in the final game named Elder Cell. But I guess this is the name that was supposed to be in the one that's in the, you know, the Elder Cell. Oh. There we go. Sound is only appearing in my right ear for some reason. Oh, never mind. Man, I'm having some weird issues with this build tonight. I mean, I usually have issues with this build because it's just naturally buggy, but usually not this many. That rabbit was floating. Can this hurt me? No, it just pushes me. It's weird. I will, after I beat the boss of this round, I think I'm gonna end the stream as well. It's gonna be a bit. So we still have some stuff to do. That sound is so weird. It's in the Final Games files as well, and I never knew what it was used for until I heard this prototype. Electric doesn't work on these guys. Ow. God. What's going on with these trees? This doesn't look intentional at all. So what? Oh, you're inside the tree. Oh man, this build. This build just keeps on giving. Oh, look. Oh, come on, it's another one of these. There we go. Why am I still collecting gems? I really shouldn't be doing that. I'll go buy a bunch of stuff.
Feel free to browse my
Already bought
Spyro,
that.
and spend,
Sure, why not?
spend. Why not buy more?
I could just use cheat engine and just
Why
reduce the
not buy
amount of gems I have, but
Ooh, that really is a good choice.
using this I also have a bunch of extra items, so. This is a knack of Spyro games. I've never played Knack, but I've not heard the best of things about it. How do you behave? I see a bunch of extra on one of those smaller icicles falling from the ceiling. So wait, did I get everything in Ice Citadel? I did not. There's a whole section I've missed. Really? I missed that part? Why is it not marked as explored? I'll have to go back there. Guess I missed a part. Let me think. I feel like I went everywhere. What did I miss? Alright. Is there a chest down here? Okay. In the final game there's a locked chest down here with just gems in it. I really gotta get off the habit of... Why did he die from flame breath? He was wearing armor. I don't know what's going on with this build. God, it's so weird. Anyway. Let me quickly,
Feel free to browse
oh yeah, I have
my
to teleport back to the
Spyro,
shop
and spend,
before I can teleport to the other... I can see why they changed this, because it's just an extra step to do the same thing.
And spend.
Elder Cell, like that is where I explored before. Like I don't know why it's not marked. I don't know what light gems I'm missing. Oh, I didn't grab the Chamber Reunion. It's a weird name for it. I didn't get the light gem from the princess.
That's much better. I guess I won't need this portable heater anymore.
We can also check this chest, see if it actually has a light gem in it. Nope, still has nothing. What else is some... I think I know what I might be missing. This one? Yeah, I know. Okay. I was missing that one. Anyway, let's cheat. Let's cheat some more. There we go.
Ah, there you are, my favorite wallet.
We return to the very buggy snow particles. Oh man. We also go over here because there are some wall kick walls over in Hunter's area. Almost got me. Oh my god. So close. Hello, mammoth. I love that you're just kind of chilling here. I don't know what's going on here. What on earth is this collision? Man, that's weird. Alright, here we are. There's another one of these guys up here. Such a weird enemy type. I don't know, like, they have a bunch of those blue Norks, like, in the game, but no one has the animation set that guy does. It's clearly like a very early enemy that they just left in here. Can I shoot you as well? Oh, you die in 2 hits from a cannon. I don't think that guy spawned at that distance in the final game, so you couldn't even shoot him. What are you saying to, by the way, Fatuska? Did my stream mess up or something? Never compare AHT to Knack again. I haven't played it, really, so I don't know, I don't really know what the comparison is about. Weird teleport names of... Okay, I see. It's in next to me. Very cool. Okay. I got it. That guy's still up here on this useless platform. This big snowball splits into a bunch of smaller ones. Pretty cool. Also, here's a second locked gate. In this level. It's kind of weird that they're only in this level. They're clearly using a placeholder model. Weird enough, like, in the prototype build, or in the review build, which is only 3 days before final, there's actually a bug where if you destroyed the Dark Gem, these platforms here would remain tilted, which means they're way harder to stand on, which is not in this prototype. So I guess it was like a last minute bug they introduced and then quickly fixed, which is interesting. Let's see. Sea Dragon and the Light Gem. That's the ones in the secret area, so I can now fight Red. Yep.
Hey, Spyro,
Literally the same game. So true.
my favorite one.
Anyway, Red. I think I'm gonna try restarting the game one last time. I just want to see if I can like somehow fix that bug, because like it's really annoying me now. Maybe I should have restarted P6 like completely. Maybe it like there's some RAM that's left over or something somehow. I don't know. It's very weird. Oh yeah, there are no green plants in front of Red's entrance. I did notice that too. What do you think about NAC is not allowed in YouTube terms of service? I see. Let's see here. Alright, still bugged. I don't know what's up with that.
You know, I was thinking of freezing.
I have
my
no idea what's going on. I don't know if it's like a
But
weird
I thought that
persistent bug with the
Anyway,
game.
come inside where it's warm
It
and
somehow
spin some of
persists
those
even though
lovely
you've
gems with
reset it.
me.
I don't know what's going on. What are you showing me, game? That's not at all what happened. It's not... That wall is not at all what we need to focus on right now. Man, that was weird. Fire the cameraman. Look at that, it starts immediately and Sparrow's on a very flatly lit grey bridge.
I cannot believe this.
What was that face he just pulled? And it just gives the death stare.
No matter. I will deal with you now. I was hoping it wouldn't come to this.
And
but
this is so
alas,
weird.
You have forced my hand.
Am I supposed to be scared of you? I've spoken to the elders, and from what I can make out, you're just a
Wow,
traitorous
this is
coward.
probably some of the most unfinished cutscenes I've ever seen.
Prepare, young dragon, to be taught a lesson.
He's just kind of walking, staring. Alright, I think you can still dodge and yeah, and also flame breath. Although they're kind of off center, which is weird. Yeah, really finished all that in a month. I mean, they could have, you know, had it lying on their in their project files. They just hadn't imported it yet. Like, not everything you see in the game is what they had at that moment.
Oh yes, Spyro. You
The floor
fight well.
disappeared because
You remind
just
me of me
instantly,
when I was your
the platform instantly teleported up to the top.
I just hope I
Oh
fight
God,
better
Spyro.
than you when I'm your age.
Poor Spyro, look at his face. Yeah, he makes no noises either. There are no sounds in this boss fight, it seems. These guys just appear. So instead of ice clumps, what on earth happened there? Okay, that's interesting. So if you try to, if you're moving fast on the ice and you try to do a wing shield, he does that. It just kind of. That's interesting. It's a very anticlimactic fight without the sound effects. Ah, okay. No, come on. I've disappeared in flame particles again. Look at him! At least it doesn't damage you when you get hit by the ice particles. In the final game, they do take a hit off of you. There we go. The fight is just as annoying as in the final game.
You do have a lot of fire in you, but don't think you're any match against my infinite power.
Alright. Final phase. Oh, look at that cool refraction effect. I guess it's just the bloom through the texture, but I feel like I don't see that effect in the final game. The very rough looking laser effects. It's a very eerie fight without the sound effects. That doesn't look right. Oh, wait. I don't remember when the boxes come. There we go, okay. Missed the first one up. Oh, damn, okay, I messed that up completely. It really, like, in this build, it really looks like the light from the lava is refracting, like, realistically through the ice. I don't know if you guys agree. I think it looks cool. He's still stunning, that's cool. Oh. It's kind of a boring fight. I feel like this realm hasn't been, the stream in general hasn't been as eventful as the other ones. But again, it might be just a symptom of, oh, come on. There we go.
You're stronger than I thought.
I think it's just a symptom of having explained most of the general differences already.
Wow, looks like your power wasn't so
Spyro,
infinite after all.
your face. It's not a good look on you, buddy.
Spyro, thank you for releasing me. I will now enjoy you with the power of
That was a funny face it just pulled. Oh my goodness. There's some good screenshots to be taken here.
can be used to freeze enemies and stop them in their tracks. It can also be
This is somebody punched him.
small water jets or cool down hot geysers.
Alright. The boss music continues for some reason. Also, the ground here is not clipped off properly, so you actually have to jump with all these small steps. Now we have ice, which is still as overpowered as ever. Although there are no ice pillars here. So the game just completely removed, they've just not implemented any sort of tutorial for the pillars, for the ice breath here. That was painfully straightforward. Anyway. Let us go to Realm 4. Which, as far as I remember, is actually pretty cool, a lot of it. But we'll save that for the next stream. Let's just hear the dialogue first, and then I think I'll sign off.
Spyro, I've got an idea where red might be. I believe he has a secret underground lair somewhere on this realm. I'm going there in a while.
Yeah.
With my gadgets.
Unfinished cutscene animations
Yes.
galore.
I, being a mole, will dig my way down to Red's lair. Meanwhile, see if you can find a way into the volcano.
Camera wasn't really initialized properly, so I don't know how happy he is. I don't know what's going on with the holograms. Anyway, thank you for the stream. I think I'll end it here. I think in one final stream I will finish this realm and the game 100%. Hopefully. Yeah. And then that'll be it. I think at that point my free time will probably have slipped up a bit. So yeah, thank you guys for joining. And I hope you all have a nice evening. So yeah, see you guys.